Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today we're going to react to when NFL players trash talk and it goes amazingly wrong. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
We will be looking at when NFL players trash talk and it goes amazingly wrong. Like when Dez Bryant horrifically underestimated Calvin Johnson. We got to see one of the best wide receiver matchups in NFL history in 2013 during a Week 8 showdown in the middle of the season when two of the very best at their positions clashed. Dez Bryant versus Calvin Johnson. Dez Bryant is a dynamic receiver. He is a pinpoint accurate route runner, extremely physical, and has a spectacular ability to catch the ball. He demands the spotlight and shines very bright in it. To this point in the season, he has 569 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns. However, Calvin Johnson is a very rare type of receiver. Standing at 6'5", 237 pounds, with a 4.35 40-yard dash, Calvin Johnson can dominate any corner lined up against him. Plus, he does not have an ego, a complete team player. Now, in 2013, he is on fire with 492 receiving yards and 6 touchdowns. So, when two of the best receivers in the league are going up against each other, they get a lot of comparisons from fans in the media. Dez Bryant was asked about those comparisons and he replied, "I believe I can do whatever he can do. Calvin's the best at what he does. I think I'm the best at what I do." Those are some bold words. This is like a Lamborghini saying they could do whatever a F1 car can do. Both are spectacular, but clearly there is levels to this. So jumping into this matchup, how do they face off?
I already know how it goes. It's Calvin Johnson. What else do you expect? Well, we are to residents.
Dez Bryant had a great game, but he could not match Calvin Johnson. To truly show how impressive this performance was, this is the top 10 most receiving yards in a single game in NFL history. This game ranks here. Dez Bryant said he can do whatever Calvin Johnson can do, and then Calvin Johnson went on to have the second most receiving yards in a single game, plus securing a Lions win in the process. You have to respect Dez Bryant's confidence. Although DeAndre Hopkins' confidence costed his team the game, Rasul Douglas's career looked to be on the ropes in 2021. Heading into his 5th year in the league, he failed to make a roster. The Cardinals signed him to their practice squad, seemingly out of options. The Packers came in and threw him a lifeline. They signed him to their roster on October 6, 2021. Shortly before that, Packers star cornerback Jaire Alexander suffered a season-ending injury in Week 4. Rasul Douglas was signed to replace him. With large shoes to fill, Rasul Douglas is doing a great job, allowing just a 71.1 passer rating and a 57.1 completion percentage in his first 2 games. However, he is up against an extremely tough opponent heading into Week 8 when the Cardinals faced off against the Packers. The Cardinals receiving core is one of the best in the league, made up of DeAndre Hopkins, a top 5 wide receiver, and AJ Green, an elite veteran, who is Rasul's main matchup on the night. 2 great receivers. They are a lethal duo. And jumping into the game, Rasul Douglas is holding his own, but DeAndre Hopkins can smell blood in the water. Rasul Douglas has a target on his back. DeAndre Hopkins is guaranteeing a back shoulder pass will beat him. Now going into the fourth quarter, this game has been a battle. The Cardinals, down 3 points, have the ball on the Packers end zone with just 15 seconds left in the game. They are in range to tie it, but looking to put the game away.
The fact that you would trust a midget like Kyle Murray to throw a ball like that to you says a lot about you. You a good ass teammate. You got a lot of confidence in your quarterback. I wouldn't trust no fucking midget. Kyle Murray is a fucking midget, bro. I wouldn't trust it.
Kyler Murray snaps the ball. Kyler Murray attempted to throw a back shoulder pass, and Rasul Douglas was ready for it. He made a great catch and ended the game. The Packers won 24-21. From this, we learned a couple things. Kyler Murray trusts DeAndre Hopkins and is willing to listen to him. But second, Rasul Douglas is in fact not scared of a back shoulder pass. Rasul Douglas proved himself, although Deshaun Jackson's overconfidence costed him.
Oh, Lord, don't even bring this one up. Deshaun Jackson, what was you on, my brother? Why would you do that? I was watching this live, too. I was sitting up there with my grandpa and shit. We was sitting up there watching the game, man. Saw that shit. I turned the TV off. He was like, he wasn't even, my grandpa wasn't even mad at me for doing that. He walked off too. We all just walked into the kitchen and got some more of the leftovers that my grandma had cooked up, man. Man, we was all done with that goddamn game. Why the fuck would you do that shit?
Deshaun Jackson is one of the cockiest players in NFL history. From dropping a ball before scoring to taking a victory lap on a game-winning punt return, he is purely polarizing. However, one of his most head-scratching moments came in the wildcard round of the 2009 playoffs against the Dallas Cowboys. Deshaun Jackson is having a great year. He has 1,156 receiving yards and 12 total touchdowns in the regular season. However, he struggled heavily against the Cowboys. He caught just 2 passes for 29 yards in week 9. Then a week before the playoff game, he got embarrassed, catching another 2 passes for 36 yards in a 0-24 defeat. The Cowboys secondary that has made Deshaun Jackson disappear is led by Mike Jenkins, a Pro Bowler, Terrence Newman, another Pro Bowler, Orlando Scandrick, and Ken Hamlin. They rank below average, however they came in 10th in touchdowns given up. Now heading into this playoff game, is Deshaun Jackson worried about lining up against a secondary that has done so great against him? When asked about the game, he said, "We gonna sting they next week," then saying, "Mike Jenkins ain't never shut me down, so y'all chill out over there. Them boys are scared of me." Surprisingly, he is calling out the Cowboys secondary. So in a win or go home situation, how does Deshaun Jackson do?
Just some terrible ass throws. If we being quite honest, that's some terrible ass throws. Oh yeah, he in there. He into the residence. Let's go.
He got shut down again, catching 3 passes for 14 yards and 1 garbage time touchdown. The Cowboys won 34-14.
If we being honest, do some terrible ass throws, bro.
This is Deshaun Jackson's stats from the 3 games versus the Cowboys secondary. Plus, this is the least amount of receiving yards he has gotten in a playoff game in his career. That trash talk backfired, similar to how Patrick Peterson got back at his trash talker. Heading into 2021, as a former 8-time Pro Bowler and 3-time All-Pro, Patrick Peterson is not quite the player he used to be. Although in his 12th year, he is still competing amongst the best in the league. However, when the Vikings took on the Giants in Week 8, he got disrespectfully called out by a young unknown receiver. Patrick Peterson is playing great heading into this matchup. He is putting up a strong fight against Father Time. His athleticism and skill is still showing. He has allowed just a 58.9 completion percentage and has snagged 3 interceptions. He is a great cornerback, although the player calling him out is Isaiah Hodgins. He has had a rocky start to his NFL career so far. Drafted in the 6th round in 2020 by the Bills, Isaiah Hodgins struggled and was released at the start of the 2021 NFL season. The Giants picked him up a day later and he fit the team like a glove, playing like a great role player in his first 6 games. Now jumping into this game, Isaiah Hodgins is feeling himself.
Pressure coming, Jones gets rid of it on the slant yet again, and now it's Isaiah Hodgins' drive as he gets it out to Jones, stepping up. Daniel Jones looking, throwing, end zone. Safety blitz coming, Jones launches, and it's grabbed by Hodgins.
Isaiah Hodgins has 4 catches for a career-high 57 yards and 1 touchdown on Patrick Peterson, then getting in his face and trash-talking him. However, like a true veteran, Patrick Peterson remained calm and told Isaiah Hodgins, "Be patient. Trust me, I am going to get a pick today." And he did exactly that. Threatening the Vikings end zone, Patrick Peterson intercepted a ball intended for Isaiah Hodgins. This play was crucial. The Giants were already in field goal range and they were building momentum. However, Patrick Peterson took away the guaranteed 3 points. This was fatal for the Giants as they lost by just 3 points. Isaiah Hodgins might have given Peterson a run for his money, but the vet ended the battle when it mattered the most. Similar to that, Daniel Jones got the last laugh against Baker Mayfield. In the 2019 NFL Draft, no pick in the entire draft got more scrutiny than Daniel Jones. He got hate from everywhere, even including a fellow NFL quarterback. See, Daniel Jones is a standout quarterback at a basketball school, which that gives you just about all the information. As a 3-year starter, Daniel Jones led Duke to 2 bowl wins. He is a pro-ready quarterback and is also sneaky athletic. He has 2nd or 3rd round pick written all over him. Meanwhile, fellow NFL quarterback Baker Mayfield is coming off a great rookie season. His team did finish with a losing record. However, Baker Mayfield threw for over 3,725 yards, 25 touchdowns, and finished 2nd in Offensive Rookie of the Year voting. He is so far the best quarterback from his class. Therefore, on draft night, when the Giants selected Daniel Jones 6th overall, Baker Mayfield was shocked. When asked about the draft pick, he replied, "Blows my mind. Some people overthink it. That's where people go wrong. They forget you've gotta win." Daniel Jones heard those comments and replied, "I try not to listen to much that's said. I have never spoken to him. He has an opinion. A lot of people have opinions." Now, jumping to week 2 in 2022, they are facing off. Daniel Jones is in his 4th year as a starter, improving each year, while Baker Mayfield is now with the Panthers after the Browns let him walk. And if we jump into the game, it is safe to say that Baker's comments have aged like milk.
It's picked up, so Jones has time at 6'4". Jones will dump it off to the line.
Oh, wow.
Daniel Jones played like a great draft pick, guiding his team to beat the Panthers 19-16. That being said, Baker did walk back on his comments shortly after he made them, saying, "Reporters and media will do anything to come up with a clickbait story."
Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. You said what you said. Stand on that shit. I'm tired of hoe ass niggas doing that shit, bro. If you said it, stand on it. If you can't stand on it, then don't say it. Pussy ass nigga. Hoe ass nigga.
But good things and wished nothing but the best for Daniel. Similar to Daniel Jones, Micah Parsons proved himself against a very vocal trash talker. Micah Parsons is having a great start to his rookie season. After being drafted 12th overall, he has recorded 2.5 sacks, 7 quarterback hits, and 3 tackles for loss in his first 4 games. He has helped his team start the season 3-1. Despite his great play, Emmanuel Acho, a former NFL linebacker, has a huge problem with him. Micah Parsons absolutely balling out led the Cowboys to let go of Jalen Smith, who was not living up to his very expensive price tag. This caused Emmanuel Acho to say this: "The Cowboys should hate the release of Jalen Smith because they have first-round pick Micah Parsons, and this adds more to his play. Parsons was already asked to do too much last week. Look how it cost him and the Cowboys points." Of course, Micah Parsons had to stand up for himself, saying, "I don't think you have any idea what you're talking about." And once again, this is a horrible take. Then after some more back and forth, Micah Parsons ended it with a, "It's sad how so many so-called analysts go on and talk bad about players and have no idea what the they are talking about." That being said, the season went on, and as weeks went by, Micah Parsons did more than just prove himself. This is the top 10 players in crucial stats for linebackers from week 5 until the end of the season. Micah Parsons ranks 7th in sacks, 2nd in tackles for loss, 3rd in quarterback hits, and 6th in passer rating allowed. He is the only player to be top 10 in each category. Although to truly show how great his rookie season was, there has only been 4 rookie linebackers to be named first-team All-Pro: Lawrence Taylor, Patrick Willis, Shaquille Leonard, and Micah Parsons, all Hall of Fame level players. Plus, he was the only unanimous Defensive Rookie of the Year in NFL history. And the Cowboys won a lot of games with his help. Emmanuel Acho called out Micah Parsons, saying he had too much on his plate. However, Micah Parsons took that, defended himself, and then went on to have one of the best rookie seasons from a linebacker in NFL history.
He let his haters be his motivators, and he kept grinding, as he should. That's what real players do, man. For real. All props to the brother.
With that being said, when it comes to talking trash, make sure you can walk the walk if you talk the talk. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.
Alrighty, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. I will see you all in the next video. Till then, peace out.